Well, well, well. First of all, that's a bait title. I'm not actually quitting. Bro, could you imagine right after I made my comeback video? Surely by now everyone has heard.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Bro, I swear, when this news dropped, everyone on Discord was on like DEFCON 1. But you know, when I had 5 minutes to calm down about it, have my coffee, think about it a little bit, and I realized, why was I even surprised? This is such a Nexon decision that I had to laugh about it, because Nexon NA's management of MapleStory is actually a joke. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall at Nexon HQ when they made this announcement. Why would they even make this decision in the first place? What was the reason here? Where's the transparency that you promised time and time again and failed to deliver? Like, the way they dropped the announcement was honestly so disgusting. I feel like they just completely blindsided us. The last mention I could find of wild totem changes was this in April. As previously announced in our January 13th Maple memo, yada yada yada, we're nerfing Kishin. When this change was first announced, quite a few of you wondered about how this might affect the future of wild totems. We'd like to inform you that we have no plans to make changes to wild totems at this time. I mean, I guess they were technically correct? They didn't change the totems at all, they just straight up removed them. But anyway, the time to announce this would have been on the most recent roadmap, not 3 weeks before Ignition, the second major patch of the year. Dude, people on Discord, people on Reddit, people wherever in fucking game, they're like getting so hyped for Ignition and hyperburning. They're like, ooh, I can't wait to hyperburn my character. And then bam, no totems. And people are just so brainwashed by Nexon and the constant underperformance that they're actually defending this dumbass decision. And oh no, I'm not talking about the decision to remove totems. I'm talking about the decision to treat their players like garbage. And look, I know I shouldn't snap at Nexon America, because ultimately what power do they have to do anything in this game? In my experience, fucking none whatsoever. They just do whatever Korea tells them to. But it's not like we can just complain to Korea, so there's gotta be some level of accountability. Oh, look mate, I'm not mad, I'm just... Never mind, I am mad. I'm mad and I'm disappointed. Anyway, maybe I'm out of the loop, but gameplay-wise, why were totems being there such a big deal? If spawn enhancers affected the server stability so much, you had to remove them. Shouldn't you be, I don't know, fixing the servers? I'm not an engineer, but I think the servers have been due for an update since like 2005. Let's say there's a banger update next year, and people not following the Maple drama decide to flood the servers again like they did for the Destiny update. Which, by the way, was on the heels of the effing Kishin nerf. I see what you did there, Nexon. Most likely, the server stability is still going to be fucked up. Like mate, I'm pretty sure Prime channels still exist. I would love for someone to tell us why some channels are better than others. Just build different, I guess? If the players get anything out of this dumbass totem removal, I hope it's better servers. And by the way, speaking of servers, would you fucking fix storage lag already? But I also just don't get why so many players are upset with totems being there. Like, people saying they're glad to be rid of the toxic 2-hour totem meta where you sit there for 2 hours with FOMO, won't even take a break to shit because you're trying to make the best rates. Like, damn boy, have some damn self-respect. No one's got a bloody gun to your head trying to tell you to finish the totem or else. But would you not prefer that instead of removing totems that they just adjust the functionality like we've been asking for ages? Make totems by the cast, make them function the same way as pet snails, I don't know. I'm sick of Nexon's go-to response for issues being, oh, we can't fix it, so let's just get rid of it. Also, the people saying they're glad they're getting rid of totems because you didn't use them in the first place, or because you're getting FOMO trying to squeeze 15 totems in by the end of the month. Why do you care? Whether you choose to use them or not, at least the option's there, for everyone. Again, this wouldn't even be an issue if functionality of totems was changed ages ago. But anyway, totems and Kish have been a central part of the game for so long already, you can't expect people not to be pissed when you remove them, and you don't even tell us the reason why. And I don't know much about reg servers anymore, but it seems kinda shit that they get to keep their frenzy totems, meanwhile the free-to-players lose their wild totems? Now if they want spawn enhancers, they basically gotta suck some D for some service.
Sir, I want some more.
What?
And you wanna talk about health of the game? You want to talk about health of the game?
Oh my god, you want to talk about numbers! Oh, you want to talk about numbers! taste.
I said this same damn shit when they removed Kishin, and I can't believe they fucking did it again. Why are they removing spawn enhancers without real quality of life changes? Like, what the fuck is this minus 20% Star Force bullshit? The only reason people could swallow that hard to take pill the first time with Kish nerf was because guess what? We still had totems! Like, come on dude, totems are not even 20% of my monthly income. Mesos ain't the problem here. Star Forcing is only one aspect of this game. What about the other meso sinks? Cubes? Flames? What about familiars? Nodes? If you're gonna remove totems, fine, but at least think about the other aspects of your game that are suffering. Put goddamn red cards in Reboot. Put familiars into places like Arcana and Cernium and above. Add node stones to the shop. Buff the spawn rate. This is all shit we've been asking for years. Even prior to totem or even Kishin removal. Now onto the personal side of things. I am a self-professed Legion gamer. Do you know how shit it is to level in the mid-game without totems? Add on to that the fact that I'm a fucking boomer, there's no way I can handle farming in big maps. Bro, my hands nowadays are so fucked up that even just doing my dailies makes me in pain. Shit, I had to take a break halfway through writing up the talking points of this video. Like damn, I may be 280, but I only got there by farming in small maps and putting in double the arrows of everyone else. I mean, it was either that or RSI, so... But now if I want to go 280 plus, I gotta double that without totems? Bro, I cannot. But I won't even complain that much about endgame grinding, because I'm still in a way better position than all these 260, 270 somethings rushing to pop their frickin' copium totems, even if I never trained again. All this totem removal is doing is increasing the gap between established and non-established players. Again. And look, I get that MapleStory is meant to be a grindy game, but this just sucks. I already spend enough time doing bosses and dailies in this game. Why do you want to make my Legion leveling slower too? It's one of the only things I really enjoy now. Endgame for me is doing my goddamn Legion. And sorry if I want to have a fucking life out of MapleStory, but I don't want to spend twice the amount of time leveling Legion mules on top of doing dailies. For me, grinding with even less rewards like familiars and nodes is not fun. For me, doing boss mules 20 times a week for income because there's no shot I'm farming is not fun. For me, having to take twice as long to do dailies, coin capping events, training my Legion mules, whatever, because we don't have even the option of spawn enhancers anymore, is not fun. So why don't I quit? I shouldn't have to. There shouldn't be this ultimatum, either you comply or you quit. If Nexon just gave even a little bit more of a shit about their players, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I still believe that MapleStory is a great game. It just has terrible management. And look, I'm trying not to come off as too much of a whiny bitch in this video, but I'm sure I am anyway. But I just want everyone to be happy on MapleStory instead of having Nexon turn this game into even more of a chore. Like dude, it's a game. Games are meant to be fun. Like aside from the game-breaking bugs that have been there for years, I didn't have a problem playing MapleStory these past few months. And now because of this one outrageous change that has no explanation provided, I'm basically changing all my plans. But enough about me and how I feel I've been personally fucked over. Let's get to the real meaty question. Do I think MapleStory is dying? Well, if we keep heading down the path of aligning with KMS, who's to say? Long story short, MapleStory has been around for almost 20 years. I kinda doubt that this totem removal is going to be the killer. But if we take a look at the bigger picture, here's why I think totem removal is bad. First they took Kishin, then they gutted Kanas, and now they're taking away totems without any regard for player feedback. I'm more worried that Nexon's total lack of respect for players will eventually just drive everyone away. Why is GMS not allowed to have its own identity? Why do we have to be a carbon copy of KMS? What are they going to remove next? I know you're all thinking it, so let's just come out and say it. Dark totems? Yeah, they're never coming back. Wonderoid? Golix? Familiars? Attack speed! How far is this gonna go? It's honestly just sad. That's all it is. Lately, whenever I join VC to do Maple shit, you can just feel the vibes are off. And yo, imagine my surprise when I saw this MapleFest announcement just 3 days after the execution of totems. Whether that's a decoy tactic or whatever, I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see how the community reacts when they actually show up in person. Anyway, that's pretty much it. But this last bit goes out to Nexon. You have a rare opportunity to do better here. And believe me, the chances are getting rarer and rarer. Whether you take away totems or don't take away totems is not the issue. We want communication. We want you to fix your servers. We want you to improve quality of life. Make this game fun again instead of a fucking chore. And my god, please fix storage lag. Anyway, that's all I got. See ya.